When your headgear is fixed by Obasanjo, you open the door for him to mess up your country's finance. When your country's finance is messed up, you get transferred to the foreign ministry. When you are discarded at the foreign ministry, you resign your ministerial appointment. When you resign your ministerial post, you return to the World Bank dump. When you're tired of moving files at the World Bank dump, you return to the Ministry of Finance. When the president starts calling you his night nurse, you want to return to the World Bank. Then you will discover that the Americans have slammed the door and you'll cry foul.
Hello, my name is Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, and I'm the coordinating minister for the economy and finance minister for Nigeria.
Don't let Obasanjo fix your headgear. Marry a husband who can fix your headgear. For help on getting a husband who can fix your headgear, contact Dr. Njagiri Damages at drdamages@gmail.com.
I'm on the rock, and then I take a stop. I had to run like a fugitive to save the life I live. I'm gonna be iron like a lion inside.
And now introducing Dr. Njagiri Damages.
Yay! Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from New York City, where your secret is safe with our prostitutes. What? A strange thing happened in Nigeria this week. For a moment last Thursday, as one of Time magazine's 100 most influential persons, President Jonathan was in Germany on a tour of the world's most influential countries. As one of Boko Haram's 100 most influential persons, the vice president, Namido Sambo, was in Sudan on a tour of the world's most influential Islamic countries. And as one of Christian Association of Nigeria 100 most influential persons, David Mark was in Israel on a tour of the world's most influential Christian countries. So just when you were about to ask who was at home running the country, the Nigerian Stock Exchange jumped to the roof. I know what you are saying. Tell us the big news.
What's the news?
Okay. I might as well tell you. This is a special edition of Dr. Damages. Today, we are celebrating two internationally known Nigerian icons who made worldwide news this week. Mr. James Ibori and Mrs. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala.
Money.
Yeah, James Ibori and Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala are two different people. One is a World Bank bitch. The other one is Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. In case you just landed on this planet, the big news was that this week, Nigeria lost one and won one.
What did we do?
We lost the Ogidibodibo of Africa to a stupid British legal system. But thank God, we won Ngozi, our Ngozi.
Amen.
Back from those stupid people at the World Bank who were determined to steal her from us.
I know, right?
God's only gift to Nigeria.
It's a lie.
No, it won't happen. Thank God she will be around for the next 7 years to screw up our finances.
Screw up Nigeria.
Unless she takes up the job at the United Nations where she will be fighting malnutrition at places like Aso Rocks.
Right.
Yeah. For those bashing James Ibori, they must remember what Prophet G.E. Jonathan said. God, in his infinite wisdom, chose James Ibori and his team.
Really?
They were not the best out there, but God wanted to use them to transform Delta State.
Hey.
So I hereby decree the devil is a liar.
Devil is a liar.
Yep. During the week, when the Colombian candidate dropped out for our Ngozi, some Nigerians cheered, including Pastor T.B. Joshua. Watch. This Ngozi also celebrated with a dance. Watch.
Oh my God.
But others cried, like this prominent Nigerian. You watch. Tell her to her best just to make it quick. Come attend to the sick. must be something, something, something she can do. This heart is broken in two. Oh, Stella is the case of emergency. Patient name is Nigeria. Night nurse. Only you alone can quench this hunger. Anyway, some Nigerians were shocked that Ngozi lost out. I wasn't. The moment the Colombian prostitutes failed to steal SSS secret files on Dr. Kim, I knew that Ngozi's quest was finished. Yeah. Europeans did not wait for the votes to come in before they threw a party. They made a cake in the image of our Ngozi and cut up that cake with great delight. You watch.
Nigga cake. Is he crying?
After the verdict, Ngozi cried out that the World Bank selection process was not decided on merit. She should know she became the minister by a single fiat of President Olusegun Obasanjo, who imposed her on Governor Ojuzo Kalo as the candidate representing the constitutional quota of Imo State at the federal cabinet.
That's all now.
In private, we understand that Ngozi is blaming the failure of her campaign on Sahara reporters.
What?
My name is Shore. I'm calling you from Sahara Reporters. We want to talk to you about the fuel subsidy debate on our show on Saturday.
Hello, I can't hear you.
Hello, Minister. This is Shore Omoyele of Sahara Reporters. Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear who it is. Hello?
Yes.
Person has been calling and calling. Hello?
She's also blaming the failure of her weight loss plan on cheap price of Indomie. The truth is rather different. Here are the top 10 mistakes Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala made in her quest to become the World Bank president.
Let's hear it.
Number 10, she failed to insist on option A4,
What is it?
open ballot system with Maurice Iwu as the returning officer. Number 9, while serving as the managing director of the World Bank, she failed to abolish the use of federal character, catchment area, disadvantaged state, and state of origin in World Bank affairs.
Incompetent. Very incompetent.
Number 8, during her interview for the job, she came in with a calculator that could not add up the percentage of Nigerians who were unemployed.
Go back to school.
Number 7, the transformational cassava bread she presented to members of the World Bank's board of directors had mold on them. That's bad. That's bad. Number 6, she misspoke at the World Press Club speech on youth employment when she made down the famous quote, "Charity begins at home." Number 5, as managing director, she failed to change the World Bank's bylaw to make it illegal to vote for Dr. Kim and not for the USA. Number 4, her lawyers at The Hague failed to get the World Court to disqualify Dr. Kim from running for the World Bank presidency the night before the votes. Number 3, her campaign refused to deploy world distinguished campaign managers like Chief Tony Anini and Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. Instead, she sent Vice President Namido Sambo to Washington after his trip to the terrorist state of Sudan. No, poor choice. Yeah, no, you don't do things like that in Washington. Number 2, in the photograph she took with Occupy Nigeria movement after the oil subsidy removal strike, she forgot to cover up dead bodies in the background. Yeah. And the number 1 mistake that Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala made was that her sponsors failed to get the FBI to lose the file on how her husband spent an evening with a nurse at a DC parking lot.
Oh, okay.
In other strange stories, President Jonathan has been going about saying that he's serving his first term as president and is qualified to run for a second term. I don't know about you, but I agree completely with the president. He should run for a second term. In fact, he should not bother to stop as soon as he takes off until he gets to the creeks. Some countries are luckier than others. South African President Jacob Zuma over the weekend married his 7th wife. He has over 20 children.
Is his 6th wife?
Why can't Nigeria have such a cool president? A president who spends more time playing with his wives and less time screwing up the nation. Why?
She won't let him.
In a related news, in a recent study, worldwide teenage pregnancy is dropping. Unfortunately, the same thing cannot be said of Nigeria. Thanks to one man, Innocent Two-Face Idibia.
Hey.
Talking about musicians, Tupac has risen from the dead. The late American rapper will go on tour this summer. On hearing the news, the Nigerian Senate ordered the federal government to wake up the dead Nigerian airways. This week, Patience Jonathan visited Lagos. Her visit caused traffic jam all over the city. No. It wasn't the cars in her convoy that caused the traffic jam. It was Patience walking along the street.
Earthquake.
In Boko Haram news, Boko Haram this week killed their new spokesman. Yeah. What took them so long? The terrorist organization accused the man of planning to leave the group.
That's why they killed him?
That explains why many people are still in PDP.
I see.
One of the strongest stories of the week was that of a German man who ran to the police to complain that a woman he picked up on the street wanted to kill him with sex. Sure? That has been happening to black men for years.
For real.
We are too ashamed to report it.
Amen.
I'll leave you with a clip of a Nigerian man here in New York City running away from such a woman. You watch.
This real life?
Until next week, this is Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You hear yourself.